East London, 4th of October, 1948. My dear Bobby, it's Saturday night and the bombs have barely stopped falling when I sit down to write this letter. I'm on the roof of the building where the auxiliary fire service has set up a fire station. I'm drinking a cup of coffee and smoking a cigarette, and I can still hear the klaxons ringing in my ear and the whistling sound the bombs make as they fall from the sky. From up here, I can see across London, even in its ravaged state, it's still so sordidly. It's still so sordidly beautiful, isn't it? Old and rough and grimy, my home and my heart. Thank you for your letters, my love. I can't begin to tell you how much they mean to me. I hope my reluctance to reply has not caused you worries. The reason for this is, and this may sound strange, that I don't want to write untruthfully to you. I feared I might upset you with my words. However, the truth is better than nothing at all. Wouldn't you agree? So this is the truth. London is burning. Smoke plumes rise from the city like pillars of the earth, keeping the sky from crashing down. The all-night bombardments have been unrelenting, and each day has been a renewed struggle to hang on to every thread of hope one can find. How can people go on in the face of such remorseless determination, such senseless killing? I don't know, but I'm thankful that they do. I'm still covered in soot. I can feel the smoke in my lungs. They said women were not supposed to fight the fires, just manage communications and work in the mobile canteen vans and such, but things have changed. An hour ago, I was in Canning Town here in East London, the Catholic school. Do you know it? The school took a terrible hit during the recent bomb raid, and we were there trying to put out the fire. Fire raged as if the gates of hell had opened up. I was holding the fire hose together with Susie Tuckfield, and I saw children stumbling out of the ruins covered in blood and ashes. I heard tiny voices crying out from inside the burning school. One of my colleagues, Brittany, went to save a little girl on the second floor, but she never came out. She was such a sweet girl. During the last month, we've lost 3 of our fellow firefighters, all good friends of mine. But life goes on, as it must. At night, everyone in the neighborhood goes down to a nearby bunker Old William McKinley has turned into a bar. People come there to reinvigorate themselves with drinking and singing. It's quite strange to see life continuing as if nothing has happened while the bombs are falling around us. Jesus fucking Christ, learn to read. I have dyslexia. I'm such a bully to myself. That's Londoners for you, isn't it? Last night I dreamt of little Johnny again. We were together on the fairground in Brighton, where we used to go during the summer. Do you remember? I was kneeling down beside him by the edge of the pier, and he looked out at the sea, and you were standing behind me, and it was so blue, Bobby, so blue, like sparkling sapphire, and calm, and no one spoke or worried about the war. I held the palm of my hand against Johnny's cheek. He was eating spun sugar and laughed when a spray of water from the breaking waves hit his face. When I woke up, I could still feel the soft skin of his cheek against my palm, like a phantom sensation. I cried for a long time, Bobby. There's not a day goes by I don't think about him. When you come home, when all this is over and we are together again, miss you, Bobby. I want us to move out to the country then, like we've always dreamt we would. Even if we are poor now, we can make it together somehow. I truly believe that. I must go now. Oopsie. I must go now. I can hear the sirens. I'll post this letter on the way out. Promise to send you more. I miss you so much, Bobby. Come home to me. All my love, Charlotte. Gonna bet that's the last time that you got a letter. Jesus fuck. But she died. She was a firefighter. That's fucking awesome, bro. Pfft. Oh well. I'll need that soon. Get fired. Pew, pew, pew. Just hope nobody's on the other side, I guess. Take that back with me. Is there a charging station nearby? Yeah, fuck it. I'll be fine. Alright. Oh, I see. Wow. When you crouch and move with this thing, you fucking move slow. I guess we're approaching set. That's good. Really hoping I'd be able to walk by that woman who's about to sell out her neighbors and fucking pop her. Oh, I know where I'm in.
All that work for a lousy welder. Next time you go get it, Fergus.
I think he was trying to be a dick to you. Alright. I wanted to run upstairs, sleep in my own bed, see if that does anything, gives me like a health boost or something. Maybe, who knows? Or I can get laid. That's also nice. What the fuck, Tekla?
Jesus Christ, Tekla. Why aren't you asleep?
I try not to sleep. No telling if I'll ever wake up. Let me ask you something. He will not understand. Where do you go when you lose consciousness?
Speak on. Don't tell them.
Surprise. You have a brain. The brain is a biological computational device running an electrochemical process. Your consciousness is an emergent property of said process. Blank face like that of a baby. In other words, you are your electrochemical process. Fundamentally, the experience of a continuous existence. You are you at this point in time, the same you as you were in the past, and you have a sensation of riding along this continuum of being you into the future. Do you follow me? Doesn't look like it. Continuing. On occasion, the brain may be subjected to trauma, temporarily discontinuing the electrochemical process, such as a boxer being knocked out. As this occurs, the brain is no longer running its electrochemical consciousness generating process. Hence, consciousness is lost. You lose consciousness. Pay attention now. At this point in time, your consciousness, all that is you, your continuum of being you, has ceased to exist in the physical world. Now, moments later, the electrochemical process may start up again, allowing consciousness to emerge out of the information stored in the brain. But I wonder, where are you in the meantime? No, it's too stupid. Must we not assume that at the point when consciousness is lost, the person dies? If a new consciousness appears or not,
No.
the same brain is entirely inconsequential to the dead consciousness.
Because there are still some electrical signals being fired.
Because it emerges from the same brain, it has access to all the memories and cognitive structures as a dead consciousness, so it thinks it is the same person.
Because there's still energy within the nerves being fired. Just because they stop firing correctly for a minute.
What about the soul?
Oh, well, that's a dumb answer.
There's no such thing as a soul. We are machines of biology, nothing more, nothing less. Idiot! The soul, simply a pointless concept dreamt up by priests and fairy tale men. You're an anomaly, you. An outlier. Useless. A laughing anus is what you are.
A laughing anus. I like how she just looks up at him like, oh, it's you. Fuck it. But yeah, no. In the instance that someone's being knocked out or they lose consciousness, that's interesting.
What to make of you, I do not know. Are you here to help me?
You seem beyond help. What are you working on?
Gathering data. Nazi activity, behavioral patterns, ours, theirs, doing the math, developing predictions. Where are they allocating resources? Where will they strike next? And after that, what are the larger trends triggering their actions? Figure out what choices they will make before they make them.
You talk as if the future is inevitable, as if all our choices have already been made.
I mean, they have.
You think there is such a thing as free will? You know so little of the world. You want to be the captain of your...
I actually agree with Tekla on this. If you were to track every single atom and every bit of energy in the world,
My actions
or in the universe, like in a snapshot, and know exactly what direction it was going and at what speed that it was going at, you could predict everything that was ever going to happen ever. You can't take that snapshot of the universe, but if you could, you'd be able to predict anything. Every chemical reaction and what led to what would happen next.
have any experience with firearms?
Will you teach me?
Hell yeah! Tekla, I will turn you into the best. Are we gonna do shooting training in the middle of the night? That might scare Max Hollis. That was so fucking cool. Last time I just went to bed, woke up, and found that. That was pretty cool, but to actually get like a whole fucking like character development, because I hated Tekla right up until this moment. Now it's like a bit of, because I just based on that, I feel like I could easily have a conversation with Tekla, because I do have an answer to that question. She and I could argue about whether or not you lose the full shebang, and I'd be like, well, I feel like if you just lose a full shebang, you're not waking back up. A full loss of energy is full death. I don't think you can come back from that. But, you know, there's still some energy kicking around the body even when someone dies. But just based on that, glad you all went right back to same positions as yesterday after seeing as I did go to sleep. This is the next day. Fuck it, let's do this. Actually, yeah. If I keep going too much longer, I'm gonna fuck up some recordings. So I'll do that in the next recording. And you won't even know, because this part's gonna be cut out, and I'm just gonna reappear back here at some point. Hi, Bombate. Dude's a fucking legend. Dude is a fucking legend.